And the match is actually going to start. Knife round is going to commence, and who gets to play on that beloved T side first, as that is actually the favorited side.
Actually, sorry for interrupting you, but we'll actually have a new question right now. Will Amos quit the game or not?
If the Untouchables win, we could maybe do an interview at some point with him. Like, okay, so what's going to happen now?
Let's do it on land if he makes it.
Yep, indeed. There's, well, Knife round, as of right now, going the way of Asterion. So, sure, yeah, Asterion is going to go for that T side, right? They're actually going to stay. Why are they making me eat my words? That's just rude. Well, and the beloved and also important pistol round is going to commence. Let's see where the Untouchables are going to bring this. It's, looks like it will be an A-orientated push, as the first players are going to make their way over towards the middle and A-long. See, it's going to be a full A-long, which is Halsey will dispose of Thatcher, who peeks out and just he stares into the barrel of 5 T players. And look what the Untouchables are doing. They're actually rotating back towards B. But Asterion are realizing this. They're not over-rotating. Actually, in fact, Slain is going to push them in the back. So right now, this is not working as well as the Untouchables have hoped. As there are 3 players over towards the B side. Amo's going to toss a nade out towards that platform area. Oh, it's taken out from Taslik, who just dropped behind him. A bit of unlucky timing there. Slain now. And a 1v4, well, only a flashbang, it's not gonna happen. Tazrak will pick up his 3rd on the round there, or was it even his 4th?
His 3rd.
Well, brilliant little 3k there from Tazrak. And that secures Untouchables, the first pistol round.
You know, where I see the problem with flanking in Cobblestone, you know, Slain, you could see he was actually gonna flank straight away, but if you walk silently at one point, you're just gonna be too late. If your defense doesn't hold, your flank is just going to be absolutely useless. So timing that right is just absolutely crucial and the most difficult thing in the world, I feel, on Cobble. But definitely this A assault now happening. Fasher here, this time holding back with the Deagle to hand. But back, it's going to drop Slain, finds himself another one as Fasher goes down to him. And Taslak finds himself another one to lose Revo. So these SMGs definitely doing all the work. In fact, there's no AK picked up at all, and Mose and Kinzo probably just gonna save what they got, but Kinzo's just being bombed out by the grenades of Ferret.
Yep.
And yeah, that looks the most. 3 players low though, so he could do some damage here, but of course they're not gonna run in. Nope, Taslak is.
Taslak is gonna run in. Indeed, and he gets instantly punished there from Amos, who picks up a headshot and a body shot consecutive. Will pick up a 2nd frag as well into back. He's forcing a lot of rebuys here as he takes down Halsey as well. Ferret is going to survive with his 16 HP though, or is he? Oh, it's actually Scandalous who was peeking over from that top drop. Not going to fall though, and Amos picking up 3 kills there for his trouble, and that gives him some money in the bank, and he forces at least 2 rebuys. 3 rebuys even, sorry. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal. Like you said, you have to... On the other hand, the Untouchables are on the T side. So when you win a round, you have a lot of money anyway. It's not like... If that had happened like the opposite way around, that would have been a bigger deal, because CT economy is harsh. So,
yeah, it's brutal in such situations, but, you know, still, indeed, that round was still kind of costly for the Untouchables, but exactly Outbreak mopping it up yet again with his SMGs, getting early frags in, and by now they should just not hunt these CT players. Alcido just sitting in the smoke, catch Kinzo off guard, so nonetheless, you do get the frag, and that's Amos on your own again.
Well, can he do some damage once again? If he can maybe kill one of these AK players and pick up his gun, well, that's not going to happen. Takes down Halsey though, but Ferret will finish him off with that SMG. And that's actually a good kill there from Ferret, because you actually get $600 for a kill you pick up with an SMG. So let's see if they actually keep that SMG in play. No, they won't. Halsey will opt to go for that AWP. And this is the first gun run right now. No AWP on the Asterion side there. Lewis Revo is opting to go for that M4 with only a flashbang to work with. Fasher and Slain also both only have a flashbang. It's only Amos and Kinzo who have smokes to work with. And now they're all out of smoke, so there is no counter push going to be available for Asterion, as they have no utility to work with. Amos being flashed up heavily there in the drop room, but the push is not towards B or towards drop, it's towards A. 3 players making their way over towards the A long. Fasher is just outside the mid doors. Shoot, you can hear some of these players if they're throwing out smokes and flashbangs, and it looks like it will actually be an A push here from the Untouchables. Or will they go for a fake and rotate back towards B once again? Slane is jump spotting from that car, spots the player, is going to call it out, will pick up the first headshot there on the Scandals, will pick up the second frag as well. Beck will reply though before he can do any more damage. Fasher with a kill onto Halsey over towards mid, and now 4-on-2 situation. Taslak and Beck having a mountain to climb here. As bomb is actually still firm in the hands there of Beck, so they didn't drop the bomb in an awkward position. But Fasher, look at what he's doing. He's picked up that AWP. If Halsey is gonna land, no, he's actually not gonna land the shot. Taslak will do that for him, but he will mop up the remaining frag there onto Taslak, and that gives them a very, very clean round here.
Yeah, and I definitely appreciate the kind of play that Slane did there. He was just jump spot aiming, kind of, and as soon as he saw one, he just kind of pre-fired him and headshot him, pure Pone style. That's all I can say about it. And that really halted. Yeah, exactly. That really halted that push. But now the Untouchables gonna try their luck out on the B side, going immediately towards that plateau. But Lewis Revo all too ready. The AWP and Kinzo now gonna go up close. The M4 silencer to hand will catch up Halsey off guard. Halsey not really checking any corners right there. Basher's gonna pull up with a frag as well, dropping Ferret. 2-on-4, and this is quite a big task ahead for the Untouchables. Scandalous dropped to 30 health points. Managed to get himself up on that speedway, but will immediately go down. And it's all onto Scandalous. Drops 2 players though. Fasher and Amos remain. And now Scandalous from a 1-on-4 now down to a 1-on-2. He's got himself the bomb, which is one thing, but against 2 players, still a molly in hand for Fasher. And only 9 health points.
That is, like you said, a very hard situation to be in, especially when you're on 9 HP. On the other hand, you have that AK, you have that one-tap potential, so it's not impossible. But I like the way Asterion are playing this. They're actually going to try to give him this plan or this fake, and Amos would just run out and kill Scandalous instantly with a body shot as he only had 9 HP. Well played there from Asterion. I like how Amos just waited for his teammate there, waited for Fasher to catch up with him so they could play him, and well, they could basically outplay him there in a 2v1, and Amos could pick up that frag there very, very comfortably.
Now this is the kind of thing that we see in the previous match as well. So the kind of more unexperienced team does win the first 3 rounds, but then Asterion are like, okay, we can have the first 3 rounds, no worries, we'll win the gun rounds. And that's exactly what they did, and now PT50's hand tease. But I mean, they are gonna get cleaned up by Kinzo and Amos. Amos drops 3, in fact. Lose Revo should have connected that shot to finish the round out in style, but does go down, and that's just a little bit worrying. Losing your AWP like that, but nevertheless, it will get picked up by Amos himself, so
yep.
Not too much loss there at all. But a bit silly.
I like how Asterion realized there that their opponents were going to be on eco, so they played 2 drop, making sure they just can't get down there unscathed. And they did that perfectly. They combined with 2 of those M4s, having a lot of firepower, and just shut that down. There was no way they were getting into that drop zone. And now we actually have the second gun round here for the Untouchables. They have AKs. They have a lot of utility to work with, a lot of smokes. No Molotovs though. So they do not have the possibility of flashing out a player of Asterion if they spot him. Amos is going to play in that drop zone area. He's going to make his way through that smoke, actually. He's going to stand in there. He's not going to get tagged up. Do they realize that he's there? As Amos is just below them. He's even got me fooled there. Amos will pick up 2 there. Taslak and Scandalous down as they made their way into drop room, and Kinzo is now going to Molotov off the back of drop. Amos will pick up his 3rd there. Good Molotov from Kinzo, forcing out Halsey there. And allowing Amos to pick up another kill. Lewis Ravel missing yet another shot with that AWP. He's not been so on point as he's been in games before. Slane will receive a headshot there from back. Lewis Ravel will land that shot with the AWP close range. And 4-3 right now. 4 rounds in a row for Asterion on this CT side of Cobble. And they're doing a magnificent job here of keeping the Untouchables at bay.
Yeah, and look at Amos go. He's sitting on 11 frags to 2 deaths, which is, impressive stuff. He definitely doesn't want to lose lose his game right now. After saying, Cobblestone is our map. If we lose to any Benelux team, I will basically go emo. But yeah, Tech9 train now making its way towards that A pit, and they will go straight in. Back is leading that shot. Slane now all too ready and waiting for him. Slane will find himself 2 frags, make that 3. As Fasher follows up with another frag. Scandalous though drops 2 players, but that's going to be in the other round. And 5-3 quickly mop up reasonably, only losing 2 players. Fair economy for the CTs. As the Untouchables will now go into another attacking round. And what should they really be doing in this good round? Because they tried A, they tried B, and nothing really seemed to be working at the moment.
The thing they haven't tried yet is like a full-on hard B push. Like the round before they had some kills in. Well, no, I think they only had 1 kill, but is what they're doing right now. They're sending 3 people towards A long. Ferret is going to be the point man, and he doesn't realize Fasher is just around that corner, and Fasher will just pick up 2 kills there. Scandalous will reply there. Slane, on the other hand, will reply with one of his own as well. Headshot there onto Scandalous. 4-on-2 situation right now. Tazrak and Beck already on the back foot once again. Bomb is dropped towards A long, but the Asterion has rotated off that bomb because they have no need to be aggressive right now. They're 4-2 up. They have 2 Molotovs. They have 4 kits. They can even let them get the bomb plan, there's no reason for them to go aggressive right now, so they're just not doing it. Lewis Ravo holding mid, Slane jump spotting again at that fan. Very good position there.
Can I just point something out?
You can.
Every time we see the Untouchables go towards that A long side, they haven't really checked that right corner where Fasher was. And they've done it multiple times, Asterion. And again, they didn't check it. And again, it's going to cost them because immediately they were down to a 2-on-4 situation. And really, they should be working on that. But yeah, nevertheless, not too much time left. And there he goes.
I liked actually how Slane held a little bit of an off angle there. He had been peeking from the car before, and now he actually stood in the middle of mid doors and car. And Tazrik was trying to pre-aim him towards the car, but he was way off with his aim because Slane was just sitting in the middle there. I liked that a little bit there from Slane. And 6-3 right now. Tech9 force coming out of the Untouchables. I have to say, on a map like Cobble, if you rush through drop room with those Tech9s, you can do a lot of damage, but they're actually going to opt to go out of B long. Lewis Ravo will be there with a Tech9 of his own. Lying away. We'll pick up the first kill there onto Beck. Does lose a lot of HP though. 12 HP left on him. Kinzo will take down Ferret. Taskak in the meantime with a Tech9 frag of his own. Halsey as well. Onto Kinzo. Lewis Ravo will pick up another frag there before he gets taken down from Halsey. So now a 2-on-2 situation. An M4 in the hands of Halsey and a Tech9 on Scandalous. And I slightly criticized them for going B long, but it's working out for them. They've got a bomb plan. They're in a good position right now. Is Fasher going to expect Halsey here? Well, he's not. And he will get taken down, but not before he takes down Scandalous himself. And it's now Slane who has to win this 1v1. And the bomb is ticking down. He has a kit, but still, time is ticking down. Halsey will not land that frag. And does he have enough time? Yes, he does. He has enough time to pick up this defuse. And that is that's a little bit unlucky there for Halsey. Had he landed the headshot there, would have gotten around or maybe even delayed him a little bit further, but Slane made the right choice there, picking up the 1v1 for his team. They're good on economy. Lewis Ravo actually hitting max money, 16k. It's looking very good for Asterion.
Yeah, that is indeed massive. 7 rounds in a row. It's just incredible play, and every time the Untouchables go somewhere, it's just be annihilated straight away. So, AK's to end, they're going to be trying, roughly the same thing again, going towards that B platform, and Ferret is already in, but he's been completely flashed up. Kinzo's gonna get boosted up on the tree, but Back will find him. Lewis Ravo does find himself 1 frag, but immediately gets straighted in with those. They find himself another one, but these straight frags are gonna happen for the T's, as the Untouchables do seem to be favoring their position as the bombs being planted 2-on-3 after plant. And I'm sure Asterion are gonna go for it. I mean, their economy is huge, so why not give it a go. As Fasher gonna go and throw out that pop flash. Doing get anything for big, but will get down in the end. Straight on the head for Fasher. As Halsey big backfoot. Shut down Fasher through that smoke. Finds himself another one as Slane goes down to him. So 7-4, and will this beat around that stops the momentum of Asterion? Or yeah, I mean, so like we said, plenty of economy for Asterion to recuperate.
No, well, if they lose the oncoming round, they're sure going to go on at least a pistol force because they don't have that much money on. I mean, it's only Lewis Ravo who hit max money. The rest are quite low on money right now. But you know, I actually like the fact that the Untouchables, they rushed P with those Tech 9s. They got very far. They got the bomb down. Managed to throw it in the afterplans though. But they just did it again because they're like, okay, they're weak. I mean, they even got through with Tech 9s. Why not try it with guns? They tried it. They won. Beck actually came up big there with 3 kills. Really trading out his teammates well there. So that was actually a smart call there from the Untouchables to just go for that B aggression again because it worked before. Why not try it again?
Yeah, and
looks like they're actually going to do it slower this time though.
I haven't really seen any good Molotovs from Asterion. You know, you see a lot of the teams often, you know, molly that B long side with a couple of mollies to actually fully Molotov that off, but not really seen it from Asterion, and that might just be the problem if the Untouchables show aggression here, but doesn't really look like it. They're gonna take it slow. Lewis Ravo just behind the statue, this time not pretty off, and it's kind of clear evidence. He finds himself 2 frags. He's gonna this low, finds himself another one. Make that a 4, man. There's stellar performance there from Lewis Ravo.
Yeah, Lewis Ravo showing his worth there, why he's one of the best players in the Netherlands. As he makes short work of the Untouchables players pushing that B bomb side, even without his beloved AWP. It's always good to see in an AWP player that he actually has a good rifle as well. Lewis Ravo is one of the prime examples of that. And as of right now, looks like it will again be fast B aggression coming out of the Untouchables. Just gonna try it once more. I mean, it worked before. And is Ferret gonna realize in time that Lewis Ravo is just below him? No, he doesn't. Scandalous will have to take him down. It was actually Kinzo, my bad. Lewis Ravo is over towards the, I believe, towards the stone, and he just picks off Untouchables players left, right, and center. As Fasher will pick up that last kill, Tazlek down, and that is 9-4 right now. And it is surely it is either gonna be an awkward force here for the Untouchables, or they're gonna eco one more. I'll try to pick up that last round. Well, awkward force it is. 2 players not gonna buy any. What's going on? Scandalous is just not. Are they still? What? Yeah, now they've bought. Okay.
I think there was a bit of a discussion, you know, shoot me force or shoot me not force. But look at Kinzo, he just made his way towards that B platform, like no fear at all. Lewis Ravo is gonna try and bait him, but at most in the barbecue, we're gonna get torched down by Taslap. So the B defense could be crumbling here.
This is actually a problem because if you look at the middle of part of the map, like both the A players and the B players are now forced to basically be open from 2 angles, both B long and the B gate. A, the same stuff. They're actually open to 3 angles: mid, A long, and their own connector. And right now, Lewis Ravo gets taken down from B long, and now it's all on Kinzo. Has to pick up at least 2 kills. Well, only lands 1. Halsey will take him down. Revenge frag coming in there for Halsey, and now Fasher and Slane having to make their way over towards this B bomb side. Or surely the bomb is going to go down. 2-in-4 situation. 2 of the players of the Untouchables are actually very low. Fasher is going to make his way through that Molotov. Halsey will make quick work of him. Headshot with that M4, and Tazlek will mop up Slane. So that awkward force, as I called it, has actually worked out.
And well, I mean, the awkward force, it's a risk taking, and this time it pays off. And it was such a brilliant play that they shut down that one player in the drop down. They kind of split the defense in half. And you said exactly what the problem was there. I mean, the CTs were just forced to watch too many angles, and the Untouchables needed to use their numbers to capitalize on that momentum eventually. And looks like another slow B approach. Almost Oh, gonna get caught out with his pants down. Taslak yet again, finding
Oh,
himself
wow.
another 2 frags to his name. Does get dropped though by Lose Revo, but now this is the problem. Lose Revo alone in the chicken coop. He's you should your that man walking. There we go. Scandal is gonna put him out of his misery. Slayno does come back with a frag of his own. 2 on 3 yet again. Halsey with his eyes peeled on the drop down. Shut down a play. He has been flashed up though, but Fasher goes down. And all one end. Slay it 1, 3. Switches back to an M. Keep switching his guns here.
Yeah.
He runs out of ammo. Let's pick up another gun.
He's just gun juggling there. There's so many guns on the floor there. Well, we'll pick up that frag there onto Halsey, who was eagerly peeking from that platform. Not sure if he should have done that, but Beck will secure them the round 9-6, and this is actually not even that bad for the Untouchables. I mean, 6 rounds against Asterion. I don't know. So yeah, we're gonna have a small side switch here. Well, small. Actually, I think it's a 60-second delay, but this half actually went better for the Untouchables than maybe, well, at least than I predicted.
I don't know. I don't know about that. You know, the T side was, kind of the favorite side on Cobblestone.
Yeah, but then
Kinda,
again,
it depends. It depends.
the point was, like, it has to be demoralizing to lose at least 7 rounds in a row. Like, I believe it was Asterion. Yeah, they picked up 7 in a row. Then they lost 1, picked up 2 again, and then they lost the last 2. So to actually come back from that, and still pick up, well, 6 rounds in total, it's not half bad. So, but we have to mention that on the Asterion side, Luz Revo is doing a lot of damage alongside Amos and Slain as well, actually. But Luz Revo is topping off that scoreboard with 16 frags, having the most frags in the server, actually. And right now, let's see where the Asterion players are going to opt to go. Looks like it will actually be a B push with Slain, who is holding the back. Back is not being pushed yet, though, so Slain is basically here for nothing right now. Halsey gets dinked up early there from a Glock. Does land the shot onto Lewis Ravel, who doesn't check the side. Fasher will take down Halsey on that side, though. 4-on-4 situation right now. Farrad will dispose of Amos. Farrad will dispose of Kinzo as well. But Scandalous will actually pick up a team kill. That is actually big in a pistol round like this. I mean, if you pick up a team kill here, especially when your teammate has a USPS, I mean, even if you're low on HP, you can still pick up a 1-tap. But Taskak will take away all their doubts in this round as he picks up a 1-tap of his own. Fashion out, finding himself in a 1v3 with only a Glock to work with. So he's not going to win that long-range battle. Taskak will pick up another kill there onto Fasher. And this is actually the pistol round going the way of the Untouchables. And could this be the part in the match where they close the gap, Rick?
Yeah, I mean, again, the underdog winning the pistol round. It's a thing that we just see quite often in the Benelux. Like, Team Bring It lost pretty much nearly all pistol rounds as well, and now Asterion doing pretty much the same thing. So, SMGs coming out for the Untouchables, but I mean, Asterion now got these Tech 9, so they could kind of stack up against those SMGs if they play well, if they use their numbers. But Scandalous is gonna bury Fasher 10 feet under the ground. Barrett finds himself a double kill, so that's gonna be all over. Kinzo and Slain, as Slain does drop Halsey. Slain for yet another one. And now it's all onto Slain. He's gonna have to pick up an ace, and that bomb is down at the rock. He's got no armor as well, and those SMGs are just gonna strike through him. Gonna go for that flashbang. He has spotted 2 players right there. And he will surely get overwhelmed at one moment in time. Pulls out the Tech 9. I mean, he's not really going to do it, is he? Oh.
Will he take? Oh, he actually takes down. That is something that shouldn't be allowed to happen. I mean, especially when you're CT, rebuys are just not good. Like, and him being allowed to push back like that, that is a big mistake from the Untouchables. I mean, it's not that big of a mistake right now, But in gun rounds, I mean, rebuys are even more harsh, you know. And if you basically just fail to cover a teammate like that, that is just bad business. Well, Tazrak will see this eco push and he will pick up 5! Tazrak is just going ham on Asterion there, picking up the last 3 kills with his P250. Inside.
Oh my god. That is just a ridiculous ace.
And Amos is asking how much HP he had. 400? Is Tazrak coming up big there.
Talk about confidence.
Yep.
When your team was down, you know, I mean, Asterion picking up those 7 rounds, but Tazrak now having another sort of profanity here as he finds himself another frag. Kinzo down and out early on. Amos though does return the favor onto Halsey. Use Ravo down to 4 HP. Just a grenade will do all the work for the CTs there. Feels his flashbang as well, so not a good sight.
Yeah, well, Farrad is gonna finish the job that his teammate started now to use Ravo. Because Ravo only had 4 HP, so 1 bullet was more than enough. And now Fasher and Slane and Amos finding themselves still with that bomb, but they have to get in this site. And that is exactly what they're gonna do. Amos and Fasher are gonna jump down while Slane is gonna stay on that upper platform. He's gonna drop the bomb down for Fasher to plant. Sure, they're gonna fake it out first, make sure no one's pushing that bomb set. Ferret will actually take down Amos as they try to deny him the ability of doing any damage. Fasher is gonna go for that plant. Beck is on that side. Is Fasher gonna win that duel? Yes, he is, but he gets taken down from the nade. And Scandalous will come in with a P90 actually there onto Slane and take him down. And that is 10-9 now for Asterion. And is this really happening?
The Untouchables.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10-9.
Did they actually say Asterion there that they picked up the 10th round?
Yeah, but nevertheless, doesn't matter.
Well. Silly me. The heat is getting to me.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's quite warm here. So yeah, I mean, surprise, surprise, the Untouchables 10-9 now. And Teslac going big, sitting on 21 frags, so he's doing a hell of a job. And Halsey with the autoscope. But now, yeah, the Asterion side, just having Tech 9s and Deagles to hand, it's probably not going to be able to do much here. Teslac going to keep his distance, which is the wise thing to do here, but should be careful not to get caught out with his pants down, because his teammate is now being smoked off. He's going to have to readjust his position. And a couple of the T players now making their way towards the A long side. We do have Lewis Ravo baiting around the drop room. Taslack here. Can he do the job? Finds himself the first one. Pistol out. Good drop by Flasher. 3 on 4, and the bomb will go down on the A side. That's pretty much the objective for this round, I feel. Flasher, though, does find himself a frag in. Will go down to Scandalous eventually. Oh, to Kinzo. Not gonna happen. Scandalous will finish this one off. 11-9. Where's your money now, Dins?
Yeah, well, still firmly in my pocket. Nothing's over yet. As I have to say that, like, getting a bomb plant there, getting 2 kills again, it's actually a good force for Asterion. I mean, look at the economy they have now. They can buy up this round. If they lose this one, they only have to eco 1. They don't I don't even think they have to eco if they lose this. So yeah, that's actually a good round there from Asterion, trying to get their economy a little bit out of shambles. As the Untouchables are very stacked though. Look at the other sniper, like you said, on Halsey, the AWP on Tazrak. It is a very slow-paced split pick and play here from Asterion. They're just gonna go in the default setup, check if there's gonna be a pick at any of those spots. Lewis Ravo sitting behind this smoke. He's not gonna peek out just yet. Halsey is over towards that side. He's gonna boost up on top of Amos here. Will spot Halsey. Does not deal an awful lot of damage though. Halsey is still on the 75 HP. Still has that auto sniper firmly in hand from that chicken coop position. Yeah, almost was forced out with a Molotov there, but the Molotov didn't quite land as Amos wanted, I think. So Helsi not in that much trouble, and it looks like the slow push is on towards A long, and Tazrek is holding this angle with that AWP very passively, giving him a lot of room to rotate out. Remaining players of Asterion now making their way towards mid, so surely this is going to be an A push with Slain lurking over towards the drop room. Tazrek gets tagged up though, 18 HP, does not land the shot. Will Tazrek land this one though? Yes he will. Lose Ravo down and out of the equation. Amos as well before he gets taken down from Kinzo. Helsi proving the worth of that auto sniper on Fasher. Kinzo will reply onto Ferret though. Slain with a frag onto Helsi as well as he dropped down from that drop room. Right now 2-on-1 situation. Kinzo very low though, so Beck has a chance in this round, especially as he's on the side already. 1v1 now, and Slain versus Beck. Beck is not too eager to pick up this battle. Beak actually dancing around the house there, denying Slain the opportunity to even plant the bomb, and that is the big downside of playing a late execute here. If you run out of time, the CT could just basically dodge you until you lose the round.
That is huge play from Beck. I mean, the 1-on-2, fair enough, he died in the end, but it doesn't matter. He won the round. He did his job. So 12-9 indeed, and they haven't lost a single round yet on their CT side.
True.
So, impressive stuff, but then again, when you would be in Asterion shoes right now, they have a 8 LP, you knew they had an auto scope. Wouldn't you just go for a fast push?
The problem with a fast push is that the optimal fast push is towards B, and basically anyone knows that when you have an auto sniper, it's mostly over towards B, towards that chicken coop. They actually tried to anti-strat that. They tried to go for a peek above the smoke. It didn't pay off. Molotov didn't land as it should as well. Loose Raven didn't get the frag. So basically that forced them to go to a different site, because they knew the other sniper was in a very good position over towards B. And basically in the end there, they just timed themselves out. It was a little bit unlucky there, because Slain actually had a good lurk there onto the from the drop room, but they just had too little time. They had to rush. They basically had to rush things, and that was actually not paying off for them.
Yeah, I mean that was a great lurk from Slain, just coming in the back of was it Helsi with the auto scope?
Yeah, I'll see him.
So the tactical timeout indeed, and well, I kind of wonder what they're going to be changing up. Asterion. I mean, Amos, come on,
Well, they
made
know.
A big call.
They probably know that the auto sniper is out of play now, because they had no time to pick it up. So maybe they're going for a B fast play, like you said now, and just throw over a buttload of flashes and just make their way in towards that B site. Because I think that the slower plays so far haven't really worked out for Asterion. Especially as you saw in that last round, it just took too long. They weren't that confident on, even though they had some picks. And of course, we have to mention that Tazgak, he picked up 2 great shots there with that AWP. So that was a really big deal as well. He was on 18 HP before he got taken down with a grenade from Kinzo. But still, those 2 kills were big. Mm-hmm. So matches on pause. We're back in the game, and it is. Let's see what Asterion is going to do. I hope that they're actually going to go either for a fast B push or a drop room push. And it looks like they are going to do exactly that. B push is going to be on. Flashes are being rained over, and the bomb is already out on the plateau. Kinzo is just going to jump out, but Ferd and Helsi will deny this. And Helsi with a second frag. Fasher down as well. I almost replying to Helsi there, but right now Ferd, another frag. Ferd and Helsi are proving phenomenal in this round, as it is Ferd who mops up this 3rd frag. Basically full on denies this fast B push from Asterion.
That is such a devastating round for Asterion. I mean, having a timeout called and just getting annihilated like that by Helsi and Ferret, and also that Molotov helped them out really well. I mean, it just cut those players in half, and it allowed Ferret and Helsi to just kind of pick them off one by one. So again, AK's being bought up, just a couple of utility as well. This time Helsi's on that. He's just gonna camp that little spot there. P90 with Fasher. Does find himself a sort of entry onto Tazlak.
Yep, and like you said before, like the B push being annihilated there, it was also because of the lack of good flashes there from Asterion, because I believe it was Halsey who was like he was just beneath the platform, but at the time Asterion rushed out and Fasher he jumped out, he just wasn't flashed. So he just basically had free reign of the player jumping down. Also, that Molotov indeed proving very worthy because Kinzo had to jump all the way over, basically forcing him to be in the air for at least 3 or 4 seconds. And that gave Halsey a big opportunity to take him down. But as I was speaking, Luz Revo will take down Halsey over towards the B plateau. Kinzo, the revenge frag there onto Scandalous. And now the B pushes on as Beck will reply though onto Kinzo. But still, 3-on-2 situation. Favorable position here for Asterion. Is the bomb going to go down cleanly? As yes, it will. Amos will dispose of Ferret. Headshot there. Onto the man holding that B bomb side. And surely Beck is going to save as he only has 12 HP to work with.
Yeah, probably because Halsey doesn't have too much funds at all. He's probably just going to drop that M4 to Halsey.
Yep. But even though he's going to get dropped an M4, he's not going to have, like, basically, he either won't have a kit or he won't have a Molotov. So Halsey dying there and having such a low economy actually has a lot of consequences for him. As, of course, in CSGO, you can't drop grenades for your teammates. So, yeah.
Well, 13-9, Asterion finally picking up their first round on the second half. 13-10. I do apologize, but yeah, still the Untouchables, like we said, being able to buy, and they got themselves some nice equipment. Halsey though, having no utility, like you said, will not be able to afford it.
I have to say, there's one thing I don't understand though. He's playing on the B side. He has at least 2 teammates around him with kits. Why would he opt to go for a kit as well instead of a smoke grenade?
That is something. Point. Yeah.
That is something I don't understand, because even when you die or when you don't die, you can pick up a kit from your teammates. So I'm not sure if he should have opted to go for that diffuse kit there. I mean, Tazrak, he's all the way over towards A, so he's the only other player without a kit, and he's the AWP, so that makes sense. So yeah, I don't really understand that choice there.
But it's sometimes, I feel, the kind of similar thing that people buy helmets against AKs.
Same.
It's completely pointless, and it costs you 350 more. Like, why would you do that?
Exactly. Like if Halsey hadn't bought a helmet, hadn't bought a kit, he would have had a smoke and 2 flashbangs, which can prove so much difference, especially when you're playing B side and you're throwing counter flashes. But as I said, that Ferret will pick up that first frag, so maybe it's not even necessary. Halsey is just below that platform, so he's actually going to play a spot that is not really dependent on him having those flashes and smokes. Smoke, I should say. Triple smokes, and Halsey is going to meet up with Amos anytime soon. Amos will pick up that kill, though. Fasher will take down Ferret as well. Kinzo also with a frag. Brilliant teamwork here from the Asterion side. Scandalous will reply onto Kinzo though, but still 3-on-2 situation. Tazrak with that AWP. Scandalous will get taken down in the meantime from Slane, and now it's all on Tazrak, but he's gonna save as he should. That AWP is a very valuable weapon. You're not gonna bring it in a 1v3. You're probably not gonna win.
And this is the kind of precarious situation here. I mean, the Untouchables have now their momentum being completely stopped. I mean, are they going to buy off the AWP of Tazrak the next round, or should they even consider that?
On the other hand, yes, they should, because they can catch them off guard, especially because the economy on the Asterion side is not even that high. I mean, if you look at Lewis, Ravo, and Kinzo, they have 850, they have 300. They're not going to have, like, well, they're not going to have that much money. On the other hand, they're going to get 2 AKs from teammates. It's going to be fine. So I think the Untouchables should just save one, buy some pistols, and buy the next round, because they are 13-11 up. So they have that basically they have that buffer, so that they don't have to pick up the next round. If they don't lose the round after that as well, of course.
That sounded complicated.
Yeah, that sounded really complicated. I was losing myself there as well.
Oh well. Well, Lewis Ravo did find himself the first frag, all due Scandalous, but back again with a 5-7, just coming around the corner, shutting down Lewis Ravo. And now Asterion appears to be getting a little bit slower and might consider a rotation towards A. As Tasla gonna get boosted up on that platform, he's gonna be able to lock it down a little bit. Gotta be careful of him most though.
And you know what the best part about Amos being in this position is? Tazrak, if he chooses to zoom in, Amos is gonna hear this, and wow, Kinzo is gonna just walk in his crosshairs. Tazrak will just pick up 2 kills here. He will pick up 3 as Strain goes down as well. Brilliant little 3k here from Tazrak with that AWP. As I said, Amos should be able to hear him, but it doesn't matter. Tazrak will just go guerrilla warfare on them, and now he knows where the last player is coming from as well. Can he make this a 4k? Fasher in that drop room, 1v3. Bomb is down though. It is down in a very rough position.
And I like how they're now playing it safe. You know, there's no need for overextending or overpeaking. And well, yeah, I mean, they just let Fasher go towards the aim of Beck, and what around that was. I mean, Tesla did all the work there. He's sitting on 27 frags as well, so that's worth to mention and point it out there. So 14-11, and I mean, Asterion, they're gonna have to buy everything they got. There's no overtime in the group stage.
No, you're completely right. And to be fair, I did not expect this. I did not expect the Untouchables to come this far, even.
And this is good, you know. This is gonna make the group stage interesting as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that is if they can keep up the space, and it looks like they will they're actually gonna be on the back foot here in this round. They're gonna be tested as 4-4 situation. Amos only has a Tech 9 to work with though, so Scandalous needs to be wary. Scandalous is low on HP as well. Scandalous is very low on HP as he has a perfect 0 right now as he gets taken out from Lewis Ravo. And right now the push towards A is on. Beck will pick up one before it gets taken out from Lewis Ravo. Lewis Ravo is leading the charge both kill-wise and push-wise towards A. Amos just below the balcony there. He's going to make sure no one's going to drop down from there. Halsey and Ferret, are they going to try to take this? Yes, they will. No, they won't actually. Basically, as I said, it's like they can hear me and they just opt to get out. They have kits, but they do not have any utility. They only have a grenade to work with, so yeah. Save is going to come in, and I can actually understand that because Tazrak and Beck both can buy up. And maybe, I think Beck can even drop at least a FAMA, so they're going to have a semi-decent buy next round. And yeah, it is looking good for the Untouchables, but still, they have to be wary of those pushes of Asterion, because when they bring that raw power like they just did, Lewis Ravo is just destroying you there, picking them up the 12th round.
Yeah, I did not expect to see that one there. Just like that, Asterion take a round in. And now Asterion, they're kind of doing the same, just a little bit more of aggression on towards the B platform, but they're gonna get bullied off there by the mollies and the grenades of the CTs, and that's exactly what you want to have. And I'm just gonna spray down the smokes, see if there's anyone at home. Slay no does find himself the first frag onto back. Still, the pace is still slow. They kind of want to figure out where everyone is, and before they actually gotta commit towards that B side.
Yeah, and when you're CT and you're one man down, you have to make a choice. Like either you're gonna go sit in deeply, which I believe on a map like Cobblestone, it's just not that much of an option, or you're gonna go for aggression, and that's exactly what Scandalous is doing. He completely dodged Fasher there. So it's basically one of two situations. Either Scandalous is going to push in the back fast enough and get a lot of kills, or it's Fasher who's actually going to push in the back and get a lot of kills. And right now, it is looking to be a very confident round for Asterion as they pick up. But as I said that, Farage is just proving me wrong. He's picking up 4 kills all by himself over towards that beast that drops the bomb. And now it's Fasher in a 1v2. They do not expect him to come from A though, and that is the part of Scandalous pushing through that they didn't anticipate, and Fasher will pick up the 1v2. And he basically screams in the faces of Untouchables, not like this. He clutches it for his teams. Wow, Ferret coming up huge there, but that was almost a bit sad there for Fasher to pick up that 1v2.
I felt a little bit sad as well for the Untouchables. I mean, they worked so hard for it. for that round, and then Flasher just comes in the back and absolutely annihilates the last two players. But now, yeah, like 14-13, and this is gonna be around for Asterion. That's, you know, Untouchables just with pistols. They only got back with armor. Well, Barrett though, that's found himself a headshot onto Lose Rainbow. Elsie though, that's got traded in by Mouse. So all even, Stevens all square, 4-on-4. But you know, the Asterion team was just kind of taking it easy. They got the firepower, they got the agility to do whatever in the world they want to do.
Wow, look at the damage
Slain.
actually coming out of
Yeah,
the
indeed.
Untouchables. Slain on 10 HP, and his Raven got taken down as well. So, this is
But he
not
was
half
hacked up
bad
by
either. Oh wow, good call there. As right now, B pushes on. Scandalous will pick up a headshot with that USPS there. Amos and Slain combined though. Not gonna have any more kills, and Amos is gonna go for the spray, but Fasher's like, let me take this from here. And he will pick up that kill, that final kill in the round. It's now 14-14. Pause is coming out for the Untouchables. Surely it's gonna be a tactical pause, or is it gonna be a technical pause?
Right, yeah. I mean, it's this nitty-gritty phase where we'll see who is the better team, and you know, they both can buy. The Untouchables won't have the best of buys, but they can still do it. They can still pull it off. I mean, Taslak, if he makes some hero play, if we see Ferret done it as well, I hope for the best for them.
Well, like when you know that your opponent is on low utility like that, because like basically Asterion are gonna know this. Like they're gonna know that they're low on economy. So I like to see them go for a fast push. On the other hand, if they fast push B and Ferret is over there with his Molotov, he could deny a lot of the hopes and dreams there for the Asterion player. So, but yeah, a small tactical pause. So basically, the Untouchables have to come up with a smart plan here to close out this game.
They're forging it right now.
Yes, they are forging it into the fire. As, the Asterion players have picked up the last 3 rounds, and the Untouchables actually want to continue. But I think one of the Asterion players is having a little bit of a break, going to the loo, as the British like to call it.
I mean, real life does intervene sometimes, you know.
Sometimes does. Yes, it does indeed. So yeah, basically a full buy coming out. And I like that actually 3 of the players of Untouchables now have opted to not go for head armor. Is what you mentioned before. On the other hand, they only have 1 kit. Beck only has that kit. So if they are in a retake position, they're going to be screwed.
But Back is wasn't he the B player?
He is the B player indeed. So,
And it's the most likely that Asterion go towards that B side, so that kid's gonna be on the B side anyway if he dies.
true.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it is risky, of course. But there's not much they can do about it.
But basically, if you have 3 kids, you have a very high chance of picking one up. If you have 1 kid, there's always going to be that awkward moment, like, where's the kid? Where's the kid? And you're going to run around the map like a headless chicken, like, where is it? Where is it? And
Panic.
you just have to hope that you pick it up in time, you know? But yeah. I actually would like to see Asterion go for that for a fast B. Because it didn't work out the previous time they tried it. You have to say that. Like Halsey, I remember him picking up Halsey and Ferret picking up all of the Asterion players there as they tried to push in. But also, we're back in the game. Let's see if Ferret can deny any sort of push. But it looks like it won't be a fast B push, as the 2 of the players of Asterion are actually going to go towards the middle.
Yeah, and this could be the thing, you know, that Fasher that he was just lurking around on that A side a couple of rounds ago, and lots of aggression though on that B platform. But they are gonna get, you know, kind of completely flashed up, and most being dropped to 55 health points. Lose Rabo being tickled a little bit, but yeah, the damage has kind of been done onto Amos. Still, Raven's just gonna stick to that platform, hoping to find a pick here, and smoke comes out. Where is the action gonna happen though? Fair does down lose Ravo out there. Taslak is gonna go looking in the meanwhile over the day long because he's got 2 players behind him. The bomb's making its way towards A as well. And oh no, the Untouchables are kinda leaving A alone here. And Slane's gonna be the decoy on that B side. And as soon as Slane is gonna show himself, that could be the trigger for Asterion to start their assault, but they're not doing anything just yet. Taslak still lying in wait, so I mean, kind of all eyes on Taslak here to do the damage. As they don't know where he is, as the bomb will now go towards that A side, and I'm gonna stick to Taslak here as Slane does go.
Oh no.
Towards that A side. There's Taslak gonna shut down Slane. Now the CT's just gonna look down Asterion on that A side. Scandal's gonna shut down Amos. As Scandal does get dropped by Fasher, so 2-on-4. This could be a big thing here. Fasher and Kinzo. Can they do it? Can they scramble this round in as Fasher finds himself a frag? 1-on-4, finds himself another one in the back. Will get down though by Ferret. Ferret there sees the Untouchables 15-14. They're already guaranteed themselves a draw on the group stage.
Also, I just don't understand why Asterion wouldn't clear out like long completely, because this is actually the second time that this has happened in this game, I should say. Like where
I mean,
yeah, where players actually dodge each other through that mid side of A and the A long side of A, and right now it puts so much pressure on Asterion as well. They just had to hold too many angles. If Fasher, and I believe that was Kinzo, only had to hold the angles from the balcony, from the double doors, it would have been a whole different round there. They could have actually picked that up, but right now it was just very hard for them to pick up a round like that if they're gonna get pushed from all the angles. And right now it looks like the B pushes home a little bit slower this time though. Halsey will get taken out through thick smoke there from Luz Ravo. Gonna rattle off some shots, and Halsey is gonna eat one to the face. As right now, not looking good for the Untouchables if they want to win this game. Smoke is gonna come out through towards the mini there. Luz Ravo with his second frag of the round. Kinzo with a headshot of his own. Ferret is taken down. Fasher with a headshot as well to Scandalous, and now it's all on Taslak. I mean, Taslak has been doing great in this game, but he can't do that. Fasher will just take his head clean off, and that is 15-15. Do mind you, this is the group stage, so draws mean 1 point for both of the teams.